picture still lives on my phone, like time forgot to move. Every smile frozen there reminds me what I lose. The night you walked away from me, the sky began to cry, and every silent snowfall still asks me why. I try to close the chapter, but the pages won't stay shut. Some love leaves a story that time can't interrupt. This heartbreak won't let go, no matter where I go. Every beat inside my chest still whispers what we know. This heartbreak won't let go, even when the world moves on, and every lonely midnight still sings our broken song. Your voice still lives inside the echoes of the nights we used to share. But when our winds remind me that you're no longer there, I walk the roads we once believed would lead us somewhere new. But every frozen breath I take still searches you. I thought time could heal the silence your goodbye left behind, but heartbreak has a memory that refuses to unwind. This heartbreak won't let go, no matter where I go. Every beat inside my chest still whispers what we know. This heartbreak won't let go, even when the world moves on, and every lonely midnight still sings our broken song. If love could rewrite endings, maybe you'd still be here. But some hearts disappear, leaving nothing but the tears. And though tomorrow's waiting with another sky above, my heart still lives inside the shadow of our love. This heartbreak won't let go, through every falling snow. Every frozen breath I take still feels the love we know. This heartbreak won't let go, even time can't make it gone, and every silent winter night still sings our broken song. The city lights are fading slowly through the frost upon my window. Your shadow used to fill this room, now silence is the only echo. I keep replaying every moment where your voice once felt like home. But every night grows colder, now I'm here alone. I try to tell my heart that missing you will fade, but every quiet midnight brings back the love we made. I'm so lonely tonight without your head distant echoes of the nights we used to share. But when the winds remind me that you're no longer there, I walk the roads we once wandered under lonely streetlight glow. But every step just leads me to a love I cannot hold. I thought time would walk the distance, your goodbye left behind. But winter keeps repeating the memory in my mind. I'm so lonely tonight without your hand in mine. Every frozen breath I take still whispers you were mine. I'm so lonely tonight in the silence of the snow, and every falling memory won't let me let you go. If love could hear me calling through the quiet of the night, maybe you would turn around and bring back the light. But some hearts walk away, leaving echoes in their wake. And some lonely nights never truly break. I'm so lonely tonight under silent winter skies. Every falling snowflake feels like tears I hide. I'm so lonely tonight, but the truth I cannot find. My heart still waits for you through the endless night. We stood beneath the winter sky where promises once lived. Your eyes were full of distance, like there was nothing left to give. Snow fell softly through the silence while your hand slipped out of mine. And in that quiet moment, our forever lost its time. I tried to stop the ending before it reached my heart, but some goodbyes arrive before you know they start. It was when our forever fell apart, when the warmth left both our hearts. Every dream we built together turned to shadows in the dark. It was when our forever fell apart. No loud storm to blame, just two hearts slowly breaking in the quiet of the pain. Your footsteps faded through the snowfall, like a song that lost its sound. Every memory we once held now drifts silently around. I try to tell myself tomorrow would somehow ease the night, but every frozen breath I take still searches for your light. I thought time would warm the silence your goodbye left behind. But winter nights remember what love cannot rewind. It was when I forever fell apart, when the warmth left both our hearts. Every dream we built together turned to shadows in the dark. It was when I forever fell apart. No loud storm to blame, just two hearts slowly breaking in the quiet of the pain. was when I forever fell apart under silent winter skies. Every falling snowflake still remembers why. It was when I forever fell apart. Even time can't explain why the love that once felt endless now only lives in pain. We held our hearts like glass between us, afraid to let them fall. Your smile hit quiet distance, I never saw it all. Snow drifted through the streetlights while your hand slipped out of mine. And somewhere in that moment, our forever lost its time. I try to hold the pieces of the love we used to know, but fragile hearts can shatter in the coldest falling snow. It was a love too fragile to stay, like a flame in winter rain. Every promise we believed in slowly faded into pain. It was a love too fragile to stay, too delicate to remain. Now every lonely midnight still whispers your name. Your laughter lives in quiet echoes of the nights we used to share. But winter winds remind me that you're no longer there. I try to warm the silence where your voice once filled the air. But some loves break like fragile glass, no heart can fully repair. I thought time could heal the distance your goodbye left behind, but fragile love keeps living in the corners of my mind. It was a love too fragile to stay, like a flame in winter rain. Every promise we believed in slowly faded into pain. It was a love too fragile to stay, too delicate to remain. Now every lonely midnight still whispers your name. If love had been stronger, maybe we would still survive. But some hearts aren't meant to hold forever in their lives. And though tomorrow waits with another sky to claim, the fragile love we lost still burns inside the pain. It was a love too fragile to stay, like a light that slipped away. Every falling snowflake still remembers yesterday. It was a love too fragile to stay, even time can't explain why the love that once felt endless could disappear in pain. The night was quiet like a secret, waiting just outside the door. Your eyes were full of something I had never seen before. Snow began to fall around us while the city held its breath. And somewhere in that silence our love quietly left. I try to stop the moment before it slipped away, but some endings arrive without a word to say. It was the night love disappeared, when the warmth inside grew cold. Every promise we believed in turned to stories left untold. It was the night love disappeared, like a light that slowly died. Now every lonely winter night still remembers your goodbye. Your footsteps faded through the snowfall, like a dream I couldn't keep. Every echo of your laughter still wanders through my sleep. I try to tell myself tomorrow would somehow ease the pain, but every frozen breath tonight still whispers your name. I thought time would heal the silence, your goodbye left it in the air. But winter nights remember every heart that breaks there. It was the night love disappeared, when the warmth inside grew cold. Every promise we believed in turned to stories left untold. It was the night love disappeared, like a light that slowly died. Now every lonely winter night still remembers your goodbye. If love could change its ending, I would hold you one more time, rewrite the silent moment before we cross that line. But some nights last forever in the corners of the mind, where hearts keep chasing echoes of love they left behind. It was a night love disappeared under silent winter skies. Every falling snowflake still remembers why. It was a night love disappeared, even time can't make it clear. And every quiet midnight still feels you disappear. I walked past the street we knew, where winter held our hands. The cafe light still flickers, like it remembers our plans. Your laughter lives in quiet corners of the nights we used to share. And though the world moved on from us, my heart still lives there. I try to build a life again somewhere far from you, but some hearts stay forever where their love was true. My heart still lives there, in the snow beneath the light, where we whispered forever on a frozen winter night. My heart still lives there, where your shadow filled the air. Even if you're gone from me, desert froze. But love remembers places where it once chose. My heart still lives there, in the snow beneath the light, where we whispered forever on a frozen winter night. My heart still lives there, where your shadow filled the air. Even if you're gone from me, my heart still lives there. Maybe someday spring will come and soften all the pain. Maybe new love will arrive like sunshine after rain. But tonight the falling snow still leads me everywhere, back to the place we once called home, where my heart still lives there. My heart still lives there, under quiet winter skies. Every frozen breath I take still carries your goodbye. My heart still lives there, where the memories still care. Even if the world moves on, my heart still lives there. The night you said those final words, the sky felt colder than before. Your eyes were full of distance, like you'd already closed the door. Snow was falling on the pavement, while my heart stood still in place. And every breath inside that moment felt like losing your embrace. I try to keep the pieces of the love we used to know, but some goodbyes arrive like storms we can't outgrow. Your goodbye broke my world, like the sky fell through my soul. Every dream we built together turned to shadows in the cold. Your goodbye broke my world, every promise left behind. Now every lonely winter night still echoes through my mind. Your footsteps faded through the snowfall, like a song that lost its sound. Every memory we once held now drifts silently around. I try to walk away from it, but the past won't let me be. Every frozen breath tonight still whispers you to me. I thought time would heal the silence that you're leaving left behind, but winter nights remember every tear I try to hide. Your goodbye broke my world, like the sky fell through my soul. Every dream we built together turned to shadows in the cold. Your goodbye broke my world, every promise left behind. Now every lonely winter night still echoes after hearts disengage, and though tomorrow waits ahead with a sky that might be new, tonight my world is broken by the memory of you. Tonight, every falling snowflake feels like pieces of the light. Your goodbye broke my world. Even time cannot restore, and every silent midnight still leaves my heart unsure. The radio plays a quiet melody from the nights we used to know. Your laughter lit between the notes before you let me go. The city glows beneath the snowfall like a stage without its light, and every chord inside my chest breaks slowly through the night. I try to change the station, but the past won't fade away. Some songs keep playing softly long after hearts decay. This is the last song of us, a melody of broken trust. Every note reminds me of the love we turned to dust. This is the last song of us, the harmony we lost, and every lonely midnight plays the echo of the cost. Your voice still lingers in the silence, like a lyric I can't erase. The rhythm of our memories still carries your embrace. I walk the roads we sang alone under winter's quiet sky, but every step I take tonight feels like our last goodbye. I thought another sunrise would quiet what I feel, but some songs keep returning when the heart breaks still too real. This is the last song of us, a melody of broken trust. Every note reminds me of the love we turned to dust. This is the last song of us, the harmony we lost, and every Used to laugh beneath the streetlights, like the night would never end. Your hand was always reaching for me, like my heart was your best friend. But somewhere in the quiet moments, your warmth began to fade, and love that once burned bright for us turned slowly into pain. I tried to hold the feeling before it slipped away, but silence grew between us with every word we didn't say. Our love faded into quiet pain, like snow falling in the rain. Every promise we once made echoes softly through the same. Our love faded into quiet pain, oh loud goodbye to pain. Just two hearts slowly breaking while pretending we're the same. The nights grew colder than December, though we stood in the same room. Your eyes began to wander, like they'd already left too soon. I tried to warm the distance with the love I still could give, but some hearts stopped believing, even when they still exist. I thought love would fight the silence and bring us back again, but silence turned to distance, and distance turned to pain. Oh, love faded in a quiet pain, like snow falling in the rain. Every promise we once made echoes softly through the same. Our love faded in a quiet pain, oh loud goodbye to pain. Just two hearts slowly breaking while pretending we're the same. Love it, shout it louder, maybe we would still remain. But whispers turn to shadows, and shadows turn to pain. And though the world keeps moving through another passing year, the quiet of that ending still echoes in my ears. Our love faded in the quiet pain, like winter losing flame. Every tear I hide tonight still remembers your name. Our love faded in a quiet pain, and though time moves again, some hearts never escape where love became the end. Midnight walks along the pavement where your shadow used to stay. Every street light holds a moment that refuses to fade away. I hear your voice inside the silence, like a ghost inside my head. And every breath I take tonight repeats the words you said. I try to leave the past behind and let the winter take the pain, but every falling snowflake whispers your name again. You're a memory I cannot escape, a shadow I can't outrun. Every road I the echoes of the nights we used to share. Now the cold wind through the city reminds me you're not there. I try to close the door behind us, but the past keeps slipping through, and every frozen breath I take still feels like losing you. I thought the snow would hide the pain beneath the quiet falling white, but memories grow louder in the stillness of the night. You're a memory I cannot escape, a shadow I can't outrun. Every road I take alone leads back to what we were. You're a memory I cannot escape, even time won't set me free. Every lonely winter night still brings you back to me. Still brings you back to me. Memories can melt like snow, I'd watch them fade away. But some loves live forever, in the places hearts still stay. And though tomorrow waits ahead with promises unknown, your memory is the winter I still call my own. You're a memory I cannot escape, drifting softly through my mind. Every silent snowfall night leaves another tear behind. You're a memory I cannot escape, no matter where I go. Every frozen breath I take still loves you in the snow. The night you walked away in silence, snow was falling on the street. Your shadow fading through the distance left the cold inside of me. I tried to hold the words together, but goodbye broke through the truth. And every step you took away felt like losing all of you. I told myself I'd be okay when the winter passed me by, but some hearts never come back home after one goodbye. My heart stayed with you on the night you let me go, somewhere in the falling snow where our love used to glow. My heart stayed with you even when you disappeared, and every lonely winter night still wishes you were here. The streets remember how we laughed under frozen city lights. Your voice still rises, the wind that whispers through the night. I try to build another morning without your hand in mine, but every dawn just leads me back to where I left my heart behind. I thought time could heal the silence your goodbye left in my soul, but love doesn't forget the place where it lost control. Stay with you on the night you let me go, somewhere in the falling snow where our love used to glow. My heart stayed with you even when you disappeared, and every lonely winter night still wishes you were here. Maybe someday I'll find the strength to take my heart back home, but tonight the frozen memories won't leave me seasons keep turning through another passing year. My heart still waits in winter for the love that disappeared. My heart stay will keep quiet on the snow. Every frozen breath I take still feels like letting go. My heart stay with you. Even time can't change the truth. And every silent winter night still beats for you. I remember how the silence fell between the words we said. Your eyes were full of distance, like goodbye had filled your head. Snow was falling through the streetlights while our shadows stood apart. That was the quiet moment when I felt love break my heart. You said nothing lasts forever, but I never thought it'd end. I was holding on to always while you were letting go again. It was the day that fell apart, when the warmth left both our hearts. Every promise we believed in turned to echoes in the dark. It was the day that fell apart, every dream we built collapsed. Now the silence keeps repeating. The night we became the past. Your footsteps faded in the distance, like a song that lost the sound. Every snowflake on the pavement felt like pieces falling down. I kept searching for a reason, hidden somewhere in your eyes, but winter only answered with the truth behind your goodbye. I thought time would stop the hurting if I waited long enough, but memories keep returning to the day we lost our love. It was the day love fell apart, when the warmth left both our hearts. Every promise we believed in turned to echoes in the dark. It was the day love fell apart, every dream we built collapsed. Now the silence keeps repeating. The night we became the best. Maybe love was never meant to survive the winter storm. Maybe hearts grow tired of trying to stay warm. But even if the seasons change and the snow fades from the ground, the day we lost each other still echoes all around. It was the day love fell apart, when the light left in the dark. Every word we couldn't say left a scar inside my heart. It was the day love fell apart, and though time moves on so fast, every winter still reminds me of the day we became the past. When a silence fills the city like a whisper lost in snow. Every street light paints a memory of a love I used to know. Your footsteps faded in the distance, but your shadow stayed behind. Now every frozen breath I take still carries you through time. I try to let the night erase the echo of your voice, but when it holds the memories, I never had a choice. Your shadow it went to silence, still walks beside my heart. Every quiet snowfall night feels like we're torn apart. Your shadow it went to silence, still lingers in my mind. And every lonely midnight leaves your memory behind. The snow drifts slowly through the dark, where we once held hands so tight. Your laughter rides the frozen wind that wanders through the night. I walk the roads we used to share, but they lead to empty air. Every step inside this winter reminds me you're not there. I thought time could warm the distance your goodbye left in my soul, but when the nights remember everything I lost in the cold, your shadow it went to silence, still walks beside my heart. Every quiet snowfall night feels like we're torn apart. Your shadow it went to silence, still lingers in my mind. And every lonely midnight leaves your memory behind. If shadows could speak your name, maybe you would hear me now. But the wind only answers with the silence of goodbye. And though the seasons keep turning, my heart remains the same, still chasing the shadow of the love we became. Shadow it went to silence, still haunts the falling snow. Every frozen breath I take feels like letting go. Your shadow it went to silence, still echoes through my soul. And every silent winter night reminds me I lost you in the cold. Snow falls quietly tonight, soft enough to hide the pain. Every step I take alone feels like walking through the rain. Your shadow lingers in the cold, where your hand once held mine tight. Now the silence in this winter knows I'm losing you tonight. I try to hide the memories under falling sheets of white, but broken hearts remember every word from that last night. Snowfall hides my broken heart under layers of the cold. Every tear I never showed turns to frost I cannot hold. Snowfall hides my broken heart, but the pain still leaves its mark. And every winter wind I hear still whispers in the dark. Streetlights glow across the snow like tears frozen in the night. Your laughter echoes through the wind where we once held love together lead to places empty now. Every frozen breath I take still wonders why and how. I thought time would warm the silence, your goodbye left in my chest. But winter keeps repeating the love I couldn't forget. High as my broken heart, under layers of the cold. Every tear I never showed turns to frost I cannot hold. Snowfall hides my broken heart, but the pain still leaves its mark. And every winter wind I hear still whispers in the dark. If snow could cover memories, maybe I could finally breathe. But frozen love still lives inside the parts of me you leave. And though the storm keeps falling through the endless winter sky, it cannot hide the truth of the night you said goodbye. Snowfall hides my broken heart under silent winter skies. Every flake that falls tonight feels like tears I can't disguise. Snowfall hides my broken heart, but the wound still leaves a scar. And every lonely snowfall knows exactly where you are. Snow began to fall that evening when your hand slipped out of mine. The streetlights glow like quiet stars, watching love run out of time. Your breath faded in the cold air, like a promise drifting slow. And the warmth we used to carry was the first thing lost in snow. I tried to chase the moment before the silence grew, but winter closed the distance between my heart and you. Our love lost in winter, frozen somewhere in the past. Every snowflake falling down feels like memories that last. Our love lost in winter, buried underneath the white. And every lonely snowfall still brings back that night. The cafe where we used to laugh stands quiet in the cold. The bench where we once dreamed together feels older than the snow. Your voice still cries the winter wind, like a song I can't escape. And every frozen midnight still remembers your face. I thought time would warm the silence that goodbye left behind, but winter keeps repeating every moment in my mind. Our love lost in winter, frozen somewhere in the past. Every snowflake falling down feels like the snow. Every frozen breath I take still remembers letting go. Our love lost in winter, echoing inside my soul. And every silent snowfall reminds me I lost you in the cold. Snow drifts slowly down the street where we used to walk at night. The city glows in frozen silence under pale and lonely lights. Your footsteps vanished long ago, but the echoes still remain. Every corner of this winter still remembers your name. I try to lose these memories in the quiet of the cold, but winter keeps repeating every story left untold. When the streets echo your name, every whisper sounds the same. Every frozen breath I take carries back the hidden pain. When the streets echo your name, though the world has moved away, and every lonely snowfall night still brings your voice my way. Streetlights shimmer on the ice like the tears I never showed. Your laughter lingers in the wind that blows through falling snow. I walk the roads we once shared, but they lead to empty air. Every step inside this winter feels like you're no longer there. I thought time could warm the silence that your absence left behind, but when the nights keep whispering your shadow through my mind. When the streets echo your name, every whisper sounds the same. Every frozen breath I take carries back the hidden pain. When the streets echo your name, though the world has moved away, and every lonely snowfall night still brings your voice my way. If echoes could bring you back, I would wander every road, but memories only travel where the cold winds always go. And though the seasons keep turning, my heart remains the same, still listening to the winter streets echo your name. Winter streets echo your name. Ooh, through the quiet falling snow. Every lonely step I take feels like somewhere we once went. When the streets echo your name, even time can't take away. And every frozen midnight still whispers your name. Snow falls softly on the street tonight, like whispers from a lonely sky. Every flake that touches ground feels like another quiet goodbye. Your shadow lingers in the silence of the roads we used to roam, and every frozen breath I take reminds me you're not coming home. I try to hide these memories falling wide. But winter hears the things I feel when I'm alone at night. The snow knows my loneliness, every tear I never said, every frozen step I take, walks the paths where love once led. The snow knows my loneliness, every whisper of your name, and every silent winter night still burns with the same pain. Street lights glow across the snowfall like stars that lost their way. Your laughter lives inside the wind that carries it away. Your name is written in the frost across the glass of my heart, and every storm inside the night feels like we're still apart. I know time would warm the distance between the past and now, but when it keeps repeating the goodbye I can't allow. The snow knows my loneliness, every tear I never said, every frozen step I take, walks the paths where love once led. The snow knows my loneliness, every whisper of your name, and every silent winter night still burns with the same pain. The snow could carry messages, I'd send one back to you, tell you every winter night still feels the way we used to. But storms don't answer broken hearts or bring back yesterday. They only fall in silence where your memory stays. The snow knows my loneliness, falling softly from above. Every winter sky I see still remembers our lost love. The snow knows my loneliness, every silent tear I hide, and every snowfall whispers the night you said goodbye. Cold winds whisper through the city like they're calling out your name. Every street light in the snowfall looks exactly like that day. Your footsteps faded in the distance while my heart stays standing still. And every breath inside this winter feels like something I can't heal. I try to bury every memory under layers of the snow, but winter winds remember things my heart can't let go. Cold winds carry your memory through the quiet of the night. Every frozen breath I take brings your shadow back to life. Cold winds carry your memory through the silence in my soul, and every lonely winter night reminds me you let go. Ooh, reminds me you let go. Moonlight falls across the pavement where we used to walk so slow. Your laughter still lives in the echoes of love I used to know. Your name is written in the frost now on the windows of my heart, and every storm inside this winter feels like we're still falling apart. I thought time would warm the distance between the past memories lost in time, where your voice still lives inside the winter of my mind. Cold winds carry your memory across the sky so wide. Every falling snowflake feels like tears I try to hide. Cold winds carry your memory through the winter of my soul, and every storm that passes by still whispers, you let me go. Ooh. Ooh. Snow fell softly on the pavement the night you said goodbye. Your breath faded in the cold air like a whisper in the sky. Your hand slipped slowly from mine while the world stood still and white, and I watched our love disappear in the silence of that night. I thought love would last forever, like the winter in my soul, but warmth can fade in seconds when a heart lets go. Your love melted with the snow, falling slow then letting go. Every flake that touched the ground was another piece I lost somehow. Your love melted with the snow, gone before the morning glow. Now the cold is all I know, since your love melted with the snow. Streetlights glow on frozen sidewalks where we used to laugh and run, but the echoes feel much colder now the two of us are done. Your name lingers in the winter wind like a song I can't erase, and every step I take tonight still leads me to your face. I try to hold the memory like fire in the dark, but snow keeps falling quietly on the ashes of my heart. Your love melted with the snow, falling slowly, letting go. Every flake that touched the ground was another piece I lost somehow. Your love melted with the snow, gone before the morning glow. Now the cold is all I know, since your love melted with the snow. If winter could rewind time, maybe you would still be here, but seasons move without us, and the truth becomes too clear. Some love fades like snowfall under morning's fragile light, leaving only frozen memories of a once warm night. Your love melted with the snow, drifting where we used to go. Every winter wind I hear still repeats your soft goodbye. Your love melted with the snow, even time can't warm the cold, and every winter that returns reminds my heart you let me go. Ooh. like it's listening to my pain. Snowflakes fall like broken memories, whispering your name again. Your footsteps vanished in the winter, leaving silence in their wake. Now every breath inside this darkness feels like one more heart to break. I try to hide these memories beneath the falling snow, but frozen tears remember things my heart can't let go. Frozen tears under silent moon, falling where our love once bloomed. Every breath turns into frost since the night I lost you. Frozen tears under silent moon, lonely shadows in this room. Even stars can't warm the truth. I'm still missing you. The streetlights glow on empty pavement where we used to walk at night. Your laughter lives inside the echoes of a love that lost its light. Your name is carved inside my heartbeat, like a scar that won't erase. And every winter wind reminds me of the warmth I can't replace. I try to bury love under layers of the cold, but some goodbyes stay burning even when the world is frozen. Frozen tears under silent moon, falling where our love once bloomed. Every breath turns into frost since the night I lost you. Frozen tears under silent moon, lonely shadows in this room. Even stars can't warm the truth. I'm still missing you. If time could melt this winter pain, maybe I'd survive the night. But every snowflake brings me back to the moment you left my life. And though the seasons slowly change, my heart stays frozen too, waiting in the quiet dark for a love that won't come through. Frozen tears under silent moon, drifting through this empty room. Every dream I hold tonight still begins with you. Frozen tears under silent moon, every memory returns too soon. And every lonely midnight still whispers your name. The snow is falling on my window, just like it did that night you left. Your shadow faded in the silence while my heart held every breath. Your sweater still hangs by the doorway, but it don't keep out the cold. 'Cause winter feels a little deeper when there's no one left to hold. I try to sleep without you here, but the silence cuts too deep. Every dream I close my eyes still ends with memories I keep. These winter nights without your warmth feel colder than before. Your absence fills the empty space, goodbye. Still whispers your goodbye. Streetlights glow on frozen pavement, like the tears I never showed. Your name is written in the frost across the nights I know. I walk the roads we used to wander when the city fell asleep. But now the echoes of your laughter are the only ones I keep. I try to let the past grow cold, like snow beneath my feet. But love leaves footprints in the dark that time cannot delete. These winter nights without your warmth feel colder than before. Your absence fills the empty space where love once lived and roared. These winter nights without your warmth freeze the tears I hide inside, and every lonely midnight still whispers your goodbye. If love can melt like falling snow, maybe I'll be free tonight. But frozen memories hold me close inside the winter light. And though the seasons move ahead, my heart stays locked in time, still searching for the warmth that used to live in mine. These winter nights without your warmth still haunt me in the cold. Every breath becomes a ghost of the love we used to hold. These winter nights without your warmth echo through my lonely mind, and every winter wind I hear still sounds like you. One last time. Snow falls on the street tonight, just like the night you said goodbye. Your breath faded in the winter air, while silence filled the sky. Your footsteps slowly disappeared, like a dream beneath the white. And every flake that touches ground feels like losing you tonight. I try to tell my heart that you were never coming home, but every frozen memory still whispers when I'm alone. Snow still remembers your goodbye, falling where we used to lie. Every frozen tear tonight feels like your last reply. Snow still remembers your goodbye, even when the world moves by. And every winter wind I hear still sounds like you saying goodbye. Saying goodbye. The city sleeps beneath the cold, but my heart won't close its eyes. Your name is written in the frost across my lonely nights. Your shadow walks beside my steps, though you know we're in the light. And every breath inside my chest feels colder than the night. I try to bury love under layers of the snow. My frozen memories are the hardest things to let go. Snow still remembers your goodbye, falling where we used to lie. Every frozen tear tonight feels like your last reply. Snow still remembers your goodbye, snow and spring. Maybe I survived the pain, but when it keeps your ghost alive in every falling rain, and though the seasons move ahead, my heart stays trapped inside. The night the snow kept falling when you said goodbye. Reminds my heart you said goodbye.